Get up! Get on up like a sex machine. Get on the good foot. Ow! Sorry, I was watching some Soul Train for this, and I got that spirit in me. James Brown. I'm about ready to do my thing. Moving? Yeah. Grooving? Yeah. What the fuck is James talking about? I don't know. We getting paid. Keep singing. Yeah. Anyways, welcome back to the Shakesbabies, shaking babies and playing some more Smite. What episode is this? I don't know. Hold on. This is where I've mentioned before that if I don't tank, no one ever tanks properly. And I don't want to sound like a dick, so I put up some video evidence of every single game. Every time I don't pick a tank, someone else picks a tank, seems confident, and then just, I'll show you, I can talk all day, let me just show you here. Odin is our tank of the day, and you'll notice that he only initiates when he's stealing kills, or when he wants to attack minions occasionally. So I've replaced Odin's shout with a more appropriate shout. You'll see. Anyways, playing as Freya because she tends to melt face quicker than most. Oi! A lone antelope has separated itself from the herd. That means instant death here in the wilds. There it is! The Howard Dean Odin. The war cry of Howard Dean. Posing as Odin today, jumps in and steals me kill, or anyone's kill really, that's not a tank. So I waste my ult because I didn't know that the bearded presidential candidate would leap in and steal shit. Steal me kill. Here we all warn everyone that we're all out of mana, and we're gonna run back to the base, and be careful! So Hebo hears that and thinks, oh, I'm gonna head on down to the enemy base and 5v1. And then he apologizes, like he almost had him if it weren't for those two ults. At this point, I'm not really worried. I may do this voice for the rest of the episode, actually. Get used to it. I'm not sure what it is. It's like I go from Australian to some slurry version of British. It's like a Michael Caine. It's like a Mr. Wayne. I pity you, Mr. Wayne. It's fishy soir. It's supposed to be called. Some subtle jukes letting Freya know that I'm a little bit better than her. Both of us are making the mistake that all Freyas do of just banishing people for no reason, just wasting magic in the early game. Odin here lets out a battle cry. Alright, we gonna go? No, he's just gonna stand off to the side and shout. I let him know the ultimate's ready. Just anytime he's ready to go, I'm ready to go too. Just you jump on in there, buddy. He does it, and I steal his jump. That's payback. Aww. Meanwhile, Odin has trapped our team in a ring of death. Doesn't seem to know how to cancel his ult. All the time your traps right. Oh, crikey! We caught ourselves a possum! He's an angry little bugger. Well, he goes down. Like I'm saying, I'm not too worried at this point, because tanks, especially in arena, aren't really tanks until you get about 2 or 3 items and you're about level 10. So I'm not worried. I am a little worried at the amount of buffs he keeps getting, though, as a tank.
Thanks.
Well, there's the reason he hasn't been initiating. His friend changed his controls, and he's gotta change some controls. I don't know why you would change controls in this game. They're pretty straightforward, but just hit the 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I predict our own death because, like any team facing another team whose tank disconnects, they suddenly lose all fear. Pay attention to this part here. After I try to save someone and get popped up into the air into the dog's mouth, look at the gold that pops up on the screen. Like, random 60 gold, assistance for killing Artemis, who I didn't touch, and then the dog gets 300 gold? I don't... Rewind that back. Like, I didn't get the gold, I was watching my gold count. The dog got gold, and I saw it. This is around the time when Smite was fucking up real hard, like... A lot of stuff wasn't working right, and then the game right after this, which I'm going to post as my next episode, like for like a day or two there, texting stopped working, and you couldn't ping the map, so basically you couldn't communicate with your team. Yeah, it was right before the patch, so they were changing stuff around. Boy, he's separated from the earth again! I guess he didn't learn his lesson, and then the waterman just falls to the ground, and there's some boots on the ground. At this point, I'm tired of assists and just looking for someone to give me a freaking kill. Hey! See, I know some people level their 1 first, but I level my 2 because I don't always combine it with my 1. I pop them a couple times in the face with the 2, and then kind of determine if I'm going to be able to get off enough shots that my 1 will count. You know, sometimes I just want to hit him with my 2 a little bit. Whatever, it works for me. And then Banish, of course, you don't need more than 1 level. I'm doing the same build that most people do, as far as the first 3 items. You just get that ridiculous attack speed, and she just throws balls of magic at you until you're dead. Hades, by the way, is the worst tank to pick for Arena, because no amount of gear is going to stop you from dying when 5 people are just unloading on your stationary body. And we do a synchronized Valkyrie's Discretion. It's very beautiful, I thought. Both killed a squishy. Ah! And Howard Dean jumps in. That's the only time he initiates, is when someone's about to die, and he jumps over the killer's shoulder and lands on the corpse. But look how often our tank is in the front line. Like, at least, even though their Hades isn't really doing much, at least he's there for us to look at. Our Odin is literally hiding in the back. That was Shakespearean right there. It was like a first-year drama student overplaying his bit. You have bested me! Ha! Onward I go to Valhalla! Just trying to help out. I don't like to leave people in a 1v1, but he did need my help. And then there is another reason I love Freya. Her 3 is an anti-Fenrir, anti-Loki counter. Oh, you can't kill 2 of my buddies without getting a little payback. Fenrir jumps on you with his usually annoying 3, and you just pop him up in the air when you run away laughing.
Be right back.
And this is what... I mean, you got your Magi's Blessing. You got your bubble. You're all ready to go, buddy. Just jump on in there. You go there. Right there. Go in there. Go, go, go. Go in the middle. Go forward. You're in the front. Oh, okay. No, you're going to walk away. You're going to walk away. This is when the game gets... I had to check and make sure. Maybe he was building Slugger, you know, a little brawler building. I can understand. He's building full tank. And I throw out a subtle cue. You know, maybe someone should do something. I didn't want to say what I usually say and just start telling the tank to go do tanky things, because then they usually blame me when they die. So I'm seeing what happens if I say nothing. This is what happens when I say nothing. Nothing! We dance sideways. Go! Go forward! Why did you get the attack buff as an all-defense tank and then never attack? Nothing you're doing makes sense. Oh, he almost initiated, but he jumped over her head. That was just pure fail on my part. I'm sorry. Sorry, Ao Kuang. Here I think Fenrir is actually trying to hurt me, but if you look closely, Odin has once again trapped the team in his circle of death. And Puppy is just trying to save me by carrying me off to the safe parts. So I reward him by throwing bolts of magic in his face. And I'm the only teammate to escape that friendly fire of instant death. Back row Odin again jumps in, steals my kill, and runs off. And again, he's stealing the damage buff as an all-defense tank. He's playing the tank like he's an assassin. Anyway, my build for Freya is usually these 4 items, plus the Rod of Tahuti, and then I hadn't really decided on a 6th item. I usually get like a cooldown physical protection, or Polynomicon would make sense, but I'm never within melee range, so... But ever since this new, well... Yeah! I win a Valkyrie Mexican standoff. That makes you feel good. I didn't win it, I escaped it. But, yeah, I'm probably going to use, as my 6th item, I'm going to use whatever the hell that one they released at the newest patch was. It is insanely overpowered. 100 magical power, plus as soon as you hit the enemy, they have 15% less health. So, that doesn't seem fair. Even if you're a tank now, like, people usually go 3 magic, 2 physical. And during team fights, if all 3 magical hit you, as a tank, you immediately lose about 50% of your health. You start, before they even factor in the damage of the abilities, you have 50% left health, 45%. How is that fair in any way?
Slain.
Jambalaya! You're the Greatest I've ever
Be right back.
seen. This is why I've been playing Freya. Because she's not fair. I haven't played her after the patch, so I don't know if the... Yeah, they gave her magical attacks, but then they nerfed her abilities a little bit, so I don't know if it equals out or if... Boink! Or if she's a little weaker now, but I tried playing a quick solo, but I couldn't really tell. She seemed a bit weaker, but that could have just been my imagination. And once again, 4 squishies are standing in front of their tank, waiting for him to go do tank things. You, right there, you, go there. Go the middle, go. Start a fight. That is your whole job. So take damage and start a fight. What are you doing? Do it! Forward! Yes! Attack! Go! Forward! Now! When I Ares in arena, I run at people until they're running all the way back to their base. Like they can't come out of their base because they're frightened. Not this. This is the opposite of anything that you should do. I didn't really understand the minion point system in Arena until this game, so I kind of started just running around wasting time, hoping that these guys would take off a couple points, but they don't. As you'll see, it's 80. Kill off a camp, nothing, still 80. So if you've ever thought that those guys helped, they don't help. Probably could have gotten out of that Hades ult, but I wanted to be sure. And Hebo doesn't like being trapped in a cage. I'm not sure he knows that you can lower it. I mean, I said the reason he tanked is because I said I sucked with all physical tanks. Which is true. I think all physical, especially Arena, I can't hit shit with Hercules in Arena. There's just too much open space. And Odin, I just feel, I don't know. They need more physical tanks. There's Odin, look at him, sitting back there, typing. Not only is he standing in the back row now, he has things on his mind in the back row. He has to type. And it's semantics. Technically, I didn't kill you. You can't kill another teammate. Duh. Thought you would have known that. Just because I locked you in a circle of spears, and the enemy got to attack you for free, doesn't make it my fault. I mean, all I care about is wins. And so we were up 40 the whole time. You know, we think it's a good chance. So I'm trying to tell him to shut up and just win this game real quick. Oh, I don't know how I didn't hit him here. That was like a pubic hair's breadth. Odin's still sitting in base texting, so of course I get triple slaughtered. Technically, my attacks didn't touch you. Just wanted to say, you're wrong. Yeah, this is kinda what I go with, just cause, I don't know. I got enough damage, and this gives me a bunch of mana, bunch of physical protections, and then it kinda makes it so I can just spam my 2. Like, as soon as your 2's done, You got your 2 again, so it's alright. I could probably go with something else, I just can't decide. But like I said, after the patch, I'll probably go with a new item and just completely destroy. And we're slowly losing our lead. Odin spears just, and I don't know, just a spear. I tell Freya that I'm better than her again. It's something important. When there's another Freya, you gotta show them who the dominant one is. You can't just give them confidence. And again, wasn't sure if those took off points or not. I was still trying to do what I could just to finish this damn thing. 35-9. And just watch our lead slip away. Oh, no, I thought he was initiating, but it was just minions. He just really wanted to attack those minions. Hades is actually doing his job, finally. But I don't care. I'm invincible. And back, finish off my cooldown. I don't know why, the game's pretty much over, but I wanted to see. I don't think I had actually used it at that point. I was trying to see what the cooldown reduction did to my normal attack. Oh, we've already lost our lead. This happens a lot in Arena. If we were up with like 50, and all we have to do is not die, it just seems like everyone holds down the W button and just runs and kills themselves. And like, just stay together. We could actually hide out, you know, throw down some tornadoes, kill some minions, and hide in our base. And then everyone's like, I got this! I want to make a montage! Woo! 360 no-scope! We just need one. See, that entire wave of minions is just 1 point. Forgot to kill the big minion. There, it's 1 point. I swear it was a lot more. And that minion's invincible. I'm trying to do anything I can to end this fucking game because I know my enemy or my teammates are going to be the next ones to die. Whoever gets the next kill wins. We just need... Just go! Initiate! Go! Stop killing minions! Kill something squishy. There! Except you locked the guy who has an easy escape ability in your cage. And we lose. We were up 50 points the whole game. But anyways, that is why I always tank. Because people don't know how to tank. They just tank. You're a tank. You buy items, keep you from dying, and then you run forward and like wave your arms in the air and distract them. That's what you do. You're like, hey, attack me, and they're all like, hey, free target, all right. And then your team comes in and destroys them. That's the whole point. Here's the best part. Is when I point out that no one was initiating, our tank agrees with us, and then the enemy tank agrees with our tank. True, you guys, that was so boring. I wish someone had initiated more. Man, how boring. Anyways, I'll put up a new video in a short time. It's gonna be about, we're gonna have an in-depth look into why my team surrenders so often. We're gonna look at those games and see why, what went wrong. Okay, I gotta take a shit. You guys take it easy.